The Jessica Ridgway case is all over the news, so I came to the UMC to ask CU students what their reactions to the case were. Even with so much beauty in this world, there is so much evil. Just like in the Jessica Ridgway case, Austin Ray Sig is the one accused of killing her. Since it was so close to Boulder, students had reactions to this. Many students were hit hard.
For me, because I was born and raised in Arvada, it was really shocking to know that there is this kid that can do such harm to a little girl. And it's a little scary because we always thought that we were in a good area, and you just never know what can happen.
It's terrible. It's absolutely, it's just, unimaginable what happened, and I guess there was recent evidence about who did it, so the whole thing is just absolutely terrible.
It's shocking. It's disgusting.
This case is looking to be a very sensitive subject, especially because it happened not too far from Boulder. I'm Alana English for NewsTeam Boulder, and back to you guys in the studio. And I'm Alana English. Coming up in our report, tonight's highly anticipated vice presidential debate and another court appearance for Aurora murder suspect James Holmes.
But we begin with the latest development in the disappearance of 10-year-old Jessica Ridgway.
At this hour, Westminster and Arvada police have yet to substantiate any connection between a body found yesterday in Arvada and the disappearance of Ridgway. But in early morning news conference, a spokesman said that more than 100 law enforcement personnel will continue their search throughout the day. Jessica Ridgway was last seen Friday morning as she left for school. James Holmes is in court today. His attorneys are asking the judge to delay preliminary hearings until December or later. No ruling was made on that request. Sanctions over the release of Holmes' new mugshot were also in the agenda. Defense attorneys said that the releasing the image violated the judge's gag order, but now they are no longer pursuing that complaint. Still pending is a separate defense complaint that law enforcement leaked information to the media about a notebook Holmes mailed to his psychiatrist. Holmes is accused of killing 12 people and injuring 58 after opening fire in Aurora movie theater July 20th. Meanwhile, the mother of a Navy SEAL killed in Libya has asked Romney to stop talking about his encounter with her son during his political campaign. A spokesman says Romney was inspired by the memory of meeting the Navy SEAL, but will respect the wishes of his mother. The GLBTQ Resource Center at CU is hosting a series of events in honor of GLBTQ History Month. News team Samantha Tyson has more on why today's event is especially important. Great American Beer Festival kicks off tonight at the Colorado Convention Center in Denver. If you are lucky enough to be going, expect a packed house because tickets have been sold out since August.
Yeah, they have.
Thieves have targeted the Biebs. Justin Bieber tweeted that his computer and camera were taken during his concert in Washington. The Biebs is currently on his National Believe tour, and his latest piece of advice: respect other people's belongings. Well, thanks for tuning in to NewsTeam Boulder.
And don't forget to check us out on the web.
The San Francisco Giants wrapped up the NLCS series in Game 7 against the St. Louis Cardinals last night. Former Colorado Rocky Marco Scutaro catches Matt Holliday's pop-up, allowing the Giants to win in impressive fashion with a 9-0 win over the defending champs. San Fran racked up 14 hits, and Scutaro will be the series MVP. The team shared their excitement after the big win, and they will play the Detroit Tigers in Game 1 of the World Series tomorrow night at 6:07 p.m. Lance Armstrong officially loses all his Tour de France titles. The president of the UCI says that Lance has no place in cycling and he deserves to be forgotten. Pretty harsh words. Last year when he declared retirement, he was enlisted in the Guinness Book, but now after this incident, his name will be removed, and earlier this month, he also lost his sponsorship with Nike. CU men's basketball head coach Tad Boyle is teaming up with the American Cancer Society and Boulder Community Hospital to encourage Boulder residents to enroll in the Society Cancer Prevention Study 3 program. Enrollment in the program will help researchers study possible factors that cause cancer and learn how to prevent the disease. Boyle will be at the tip-off ceremony at the Foothills Hospital campus this evening at 5:30 p.m. The CU varsity volleyball team is learning to manage with the recent injury of senior Kara Schroeder. Caitlin Plotkin reports on how the team is handling it and just who is stepping up to lead the Buffs. CU's soccer team is celebrating their first Pac-12 win. It was a tight game that nearly ended in a stalemate until captain Amy Barsick found the net off a cross from Ann Stuller in the second overtime. Senior goalkeeper Annie Brunner kept the Buffs in the game with 5 saves and picked up her 7th save of the season. Their record now is 7-7-3 overall, and CU next plays Arizona on Friday at 4 p.m. Unlike the soccer win against Southern Cal, the CU Buffs team is on a roll of losing. The Buffs suffered a 50-6 loss against the USC Trojans on Saturday. Heisman candidate QB Matt Barkley had a great day throwing for a school record of 6 touchdowns. The Buffs' 6 points came from a pair of field goals from Will Oliver. The schedule won't be getting any easier. The Buffs will be taking on the Oregon Ducks this weekend. And that's all we have for sports today.
Thanks. Hopefully the Buffs will be able to put up a big fight this weekend against Oregon.
Yeah, seriously. Now don't leave just yet.